The people we're talking about in this segment are pretty hateable. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but they're pretty awful people. So I think we are coming into this segment pretty aggressively. We're going to be pretty harsh on the fellas that we're about to talk about, but I think it's warranted. I think it's for fair reason, and you guys at home, you can go ahead and decide whether or not we went too hard or.
We'll put up the odds if we took it too far.
Yeah, exactly. You decide. But we got these. Not Mr. Hawk. This is actually the next project by Mr. Beast
And LP.
Logan Paul and KSI.
Oh, everyone's favourite.
We've actually got, if you want, before we show the video, this is the website. Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul are releasing Lunchly, a Lunchables competitor. It will feature prime, chocolate, and a variation of food. I think the food needs to be in quotations.
Have you tried? Yeah, exactly right. Have you tried any of the products that are in here? Like, have you tried?
Well, I was gonna say, so we got the turkey stack'ems.
Well, I more mean, have you tried Prime?
Oh, I see. I think I don't even know if I've tried Prime. I may have had like one Prime.
Have you tried Feastables?
No, I haven't tried Feastables either. And it's funny. Yesterday I was filling up my car at the petrol station, and they had like bargain bin Feastables. It was like, you know,
yeah. I've heard they're awful.
Must go $1 per bar.
I've heard they're really bad.
Well, it's just cheap, shitty chocolate, right?
I have tried Prime, but because I hate Logan Paul so much, this is the thing that I did, right? I saw like a Prime in like the bargain part of like the fridge.
Yeah, of course.
And it was like $2, and it was about to go off, I suppose. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll give it a go." Not being biased, I generally thought it tasted terrible. Like, I really did. I thought it tasted really bad. I can't lie to you. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. Just jokes, folks.
I don't doubt it. It's just,
I really don't think it tasted nice at all.
It's funny, isn't it? It's like Logan. So I was saying to you last night, I think one of the things that frustrates me about this whole, endeavor, this whole project, sorry, we can put the Safari there as well, is that I think that Logan has quite successfully used Prime to rehabilitate his image to children and make himself seem like the cool, I'm running the company that you guys love influencer for kids, or for teenagers. Like,
they're nothing more than money hungry fucks, and this really rubs me the wrong way, because it's like if Prime wasn't taking advantage of children enough, this is like the next level of just, I mean, come on, it's trash. Like, you're fattening the kids.
This is where I think we can hit up the video, because I think this is a relevant part of their marketing, right? You saw in the tweet there.
Look at Logan in the background. He's such a fuck. By the way, can they legally do this, like, off another company in a video of
that's
like
what I was
promotion?
going to say. So Lunchables, for those who don't know, Lunchables is an established lunch meal kit that has been going for years, and it's running in America. And ironically, in the last year, Lunchables, the company, has come under a lot of fire for being very unhealthy, for having high levels of...
who would have known that?
Yeah, I think it was like MSG or so, or whatever. The shit that you don't want kids to have or whatever.
Wasn't it lead?
That was a separate thing. They found some lead, but the lead stuff is more about...
That was a separate thing, yeah.
Well, yeah, the lead stuff is more about, like, contaminating the factory. The controversy I'm talking about is that, people who were just pointing out that Lunchables are unhealthy as a product to give your kids.
How is this any better?
It's not. Like, that's the thing. This is literally not better.
Yeah, exactly.
And what frustrates me so much...
What, you think Prime and then Feastables aren't healthy, Dan?
No.
Okay.
I don't. And it's okay. Not everything has to be healthy per se, but I think it's insane that they market it that way.
They're acting like it is. That's the problem.
And there's no interest. Clearly, Mr. Beast has no interest in actually, like, addressing nutrition for kids, or like finding a better way to provide snacks for children. He's just like, let's take what is the existing established industry and try and compete within that industry without changing it for the better, without improving it, just making a fucking bargain bin competitor to Lunchables. It's literally lunch. The name is so close. Like, anyway, this.
Plus, kids will buy it because of the people behind it, and they're cool brands to buy, and kids want to eat and drink what's cool.
Exactly.
And Prime is cool, and Mr. Beast is cool, and I don't want to eat Lunchables anymore. I want to eat lunch. Like,
I want the one with Mr. Beast on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I want the Mr. Beast ones. Like, okay, honey, we'll get you them. We'll just keep feeding you awful food every day.
This is, like you said, a video they made comparing it
Look
to
at LP
Lunchables.
in the background. He's such a little smug shit. I hate that guy so much.
God, I know that face. So I think you're technically allowed to do this sort of thing because it's like...
Maybe they should do one.
Lunchables should come after these fucks.
There was an Australian Lunchable kind of thing. I remember that.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, another issue is that a big part of the Lunchables appeal is in like states in America where, you know, the schools a lot of the time don't necessarily provide lunch for the kids, and so you have to bring your own. But a lot of families are lower class. They don't have as much money or time to necessarily prepare an entire like lunch meal for their kid.
$900 dues.
And yes, a lot of people turn to shit like this, Lunchables, because it's easier, it's
It'll
cheaper.
feed my kid and keep them happy.
I totally understand that. Like, I really do get that. But again, I just think it's really dark that Mr. Beast and Logan and KSI are just like preying on this, I don't know, situation that exists for a lot of families. But let's see what the comparison is.
This is Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more.
This is...
KSI, stop.
KSI, what are you doing? Secondly...
I like KSI. I really do. And I think I started to like lose faith in him when he started to work with Logan. I mean, he was always like really inspirational for me. He was like... He is the UK's biggest YouTuber. Like, I always thought he was a bit of a stand-up guy. And then he does...
Sit down, pal.
And now he does stuff like this, and it's like... I feel like I was saying to you last night, I feel like I think KSI specifically, he is constantly trying to, like, up himself. Because if he doesn't, people are going to be like, oh, you're the UK's biggest YouTuber, but you're not like, oh, what have you done, though? It's like, that's why he's doing music, boxing, Prime, Lunchly... YouTube videos, like
how do you make the brand as big as possible?
He mustn't sleep. Like, I don't think it's healthy. Like,
I guess in that sense, the only positive I would say about KSI is that with Jimmy and Logan, it's very clear, in my opinion, that they
you
are
should have
doing...
got that Jimmy soundbite you showed me last night. That would be perfect for this.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
Trump loves
Because I forgot
Jimmy Beast.
Jimmy Beast.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
Yes. Yes.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
No, so with Jimmy and Logan, they, I think, have to do Lunchly and Prime because they can't have an audience with adults because adults think they're lame or the adults don't find their
They
content.
see through the facade.
Yeah, they're not. Their prime entertainment audience is not adults. It's children because it has to be. Because Logan, you know, I said this last night. Anyone above like 26 remembers the Suicide Forest thing and thinks Logan's an asshole. You know, it's mostly younger, less mature guys who find someone like Logan
You're not
appealing.
going to help Lunchly when it comes to your local supermarket?
No.
You know,
no.
it probably will come here.
Yeah, well,
We
Prime
have
is here,
Prime
Feastables.
and Feastables. I doubt we won't get it. So,
Well, and look, it's got more liquid, which, by the way,
oh, thank God, let me
more
buy it.
energy drink for a child is not
It's a
necessarily
hydration drink.
great, fantastic.
To give them, I mean, I don't want you to get sued, Dan. It's a hydration drink.
No, I understand that. I guess.
Do you? Because you said it was.
Okay, come on.
You said
Prime,
No, I agree.
Prime
I
is
agree.
attached
I agree.
as a brand
I
to
agree.
an energy drink.
I agree.
I understand that this is the hydration version.
I'm just saying.
Look, I don't know if American schools are the same as Australian schools in this sense, but like, don't schools have a shitload of water fountains everywhere? Like, I feel like hydration is
I remember when I moved to England, when I moved from England, I remember I was so shocked at how many water fountains there were at school.
Okay, I guess in Australia
Because I think it's hotter. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
so I don't
shocked.
know. Maybe there's less in America.
I was shocked. Everywhere, every corner you turn, there'd be a water fountain, and I was always just so amazed by how much water fountains there were.
Look, again, I get that a lot of these lunch packs come out of necessity for poor families, but it's just, it's sad. So, okay, let's see what else is
They're
better.
such good men, you know.
Yeah, yeah, they're just bringing.
They just curb ass.
B vitamins.
Crunch bar. Feastables crunch
Yeah!
bar.
This is so cringe.
They didn't even call it something different.
Everything.
It's literally a crunch bar just with the name Feastables.
Everything I've heard about, at least Prime, I know people like. Everything I've heard about Feastables is that it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say it's good. To give Prime a little bit of credit, I know people like it. Everything I've heard about Feastables, it just tastes like absolute shit.
I don't know though.
Why would they
not
want-
to doubt your Prime theory, but I feel like drinks like Monster and V, like they're fine, like they work as what they are, but I think people like it because of the brand, and I feel like there's a lot going on with Prime there. I don't know if people love Prime as much as they just like the branding of it.
It's cool to carry it around, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you're drinking Prime? You must be really...
Yo, you got that Prime?
You must be really good looking, great with the ladies, and...
God, every face Logan is making in this video.
He's such a slimy little shit.
So bad.
And he knows it, man. He's such a slime ball.
Oh God. So what is the Prime Hydration Feastables Crunch Bar?
Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product.
Come on, man. Like it's so sad. It's like also a Capri Sun. I would fuck with a Capri Sun
I
over
used to
a
drink.
Prime.
I used to drink Capri Sun as a kid, like all the time, boy.
Capri Sun is a Lunchables W. I
Shit
will
was the
admit that.
bomb.
They
They sell Crunch bars here. I don't even have one.
this whole idea that like theirs is cheese product, ours is real cheese. Like shut the fuck up, bro. I mean, what are you even on about? You know?
Also,
Am I weird for thinking that's like a dumbass point to make?
no, I also think like the whole idea of like it's just a plain pizza base and you add the tomato sauce and add the cheese. That's just so odd to me.
I know. It's a bizarre thing to eat. That's the other thing.
Kids want to make their own pizzas, I suppose.
Also, like pizza with pepperoni, and then that's one of Lunchly's flavors as well. So they've pretty blatantly copied the flavors of Lunchables too.
They've copied all of it.
They can't even call it real cheese. We're also 30 less.
Logan. Ooh.
Like
Jesus.
someone like KSI and Logan Paul fucking eats that shit anyway. They're ripped as hell.
Yeah, so this was a point that I think Ethan on the H3 podcast made as well. The calories for kids, like it's for kids. Do you really want kids calorie counting? They're making a point here about calories, less calories.
Well, they're
in
more
Lunchly.
probably saying it for the parents who are buying it.
No. But again, parents of young kids don't care about calories. Your kid is growing up.
Not
They need to
not
eat.
to defend the fuckers, but
Calories, 3 less grams of fat.
Yeah, less fat, less calories. I mean, I don't think for something that you're sending your kid to school with, you want them to have enough food to get through the school day. So I feel like fat and calories is not something that I just don't know why they're marketing it this way.
speaking of getting fruit, can you get through this video, please?
Turkey stack 'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has.
Oh, the sugar thing too. That's what they do with Prime, though, right? They hike up the electrolytes or something, so
Yeah.
they can have less sugar. So it's
Yeah.
like technically less sugar, but it's still
like
just as unhealthy.
The adjectives they add into it is just like all this like kind of unknown shit that can be really bad for the body. It's like all that, they call it like natural sugars. They've been known to like cause some cancers and stuff.
Oh God,
So it's not good.
Jesus. Also, if you're a kid and you're eating that, do you care what the brand is? Like,
No.
I mean, that's
Kids
just
will put anything.
yeah. It's the same
Kids will eat
slop either
anything.
way.
Yeah.
has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying.
But what in what universe are these guys going like? I'm hungry. Let me grab a Lunchly.
Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Yeah, you're not biased at all.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese
I
and
like my
Lunchly
cheese
versus
melty.
whatever that is. Drip versus stick.
I like my cheese drippy, bruh.
This is a Lunchly salsa,
Oh
right?
my God, what? What are we doing, folks?
Why does Logan Paul always look so greasy? Like,
Here,
his
look at
hair
the
always looks so
consistency, the
greasy.
texture. And this is Lunchables. This look, it's watery. I can't even look at that. With 400 milligrams of
He is so over the top. What
I
are
can't
you
even look
doing?
at. You're such a fucking loser.
electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go give it a try.
Oh my God.
Like, goofy Jimmy face right now.
Jimmy,
Jimmy, I love you so much.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
Oh man,
Call the
I just-
popo.
Oh god.
Yeah,
we can
it's sad.
we can put this one on with
Oh god, this video is so cringe.
we can just have this while we make commentary, but yeah, I don't know, man. These guys are just total sellouts. Like,
Does Jimmy like? It's funny. Like, does Jimmy even give a shit about like? Is Jimmy?
Come on, man.
Is he a YouTuber or is he just like a marketing fuck who doesn't care about any of this shit?
Yeah, I think he's just a big money man. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't care. He must be so rich.
he's
man.
trying to make the biggest profit possible. You know, he's gamified YouTube. You know, he's found a way to make it like a.
Is he rich as fuck?
Yeah, I would say so. I would be
He's
highly
so-
surprised if
He's
not.
so rich.
It's like, you know, super rich people will donate to charity so that they, for one, have influence amongst the charitable organizations, and for two, they get the positive publicity of being a charitable figure. And I just feel like whenever he does videos that are like on the charity side of things, it just screams of that to me, where it's like he's just doing it so that he isn't just seen as the money guy, as the money obsessed guy. He also does like charity stuff on the side, but it's like, you realize, you know, it's a privilege when you're that rich to be able to, you know, have involvement in that many charitable causes. And honestly, you end up having like a voice in the process of these charitable causes that other people don't. And especially like volunteers who are actually giving their time to the charity. They don't get to say, hey, I think you should do this or this or that, because they happen to have put in a shitload of money towards the organization, you know? I don't know. That's just my beast take.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
You're very special.
Oh, God.
Great.
Well,
Thanks, Jimbo.
I hope we didn't go too hard on the hate train. I mean, they get us riled up, folks. What can I say?
No, I think it's justified.
Okay, well,
Don't get mad at us for that, please.
no, please. I mean, come on. I think we went after some pretty deserving targets.
No, yeah, I agree.